Alright, welcome back to King Midas Supercard here. Now, as we approach the What the Ropes for some ropes coming up next Wednesday, we also have PCC coming up, which there'll be a little guide for. It's not a complex mode by any means, but there will be a guide for it later tonight, and that will be filmed and uploaded tonight, as well as this video. So, looking at the store here, as always, we have got the bonus pack, which contains a 10% chance to raise Ramon, which you can also find the gauntlet, and you get 16 Mega Collection Superstars, 3 Zelina Vegas, and 24 cards that are just random, but they can be Mega Collection and they cannot be. We'll also be doing our Blockbuster today, and our gauntlet, which was the mode, that's the new mode. I did post a little review on it and stuff earlier on. So, go and watch that if you've not seen that, you'll get my honest reviews on that. Anyway, so let's start with the bonus pack. So, if you see plus 36, you do not have Razor. If you see plus 37, you do have Razor Ramon. I do have Razor Ramon, which is a huge plus, because he is now the only signature card I needed. So, let's just look through the pack. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Alexa Bliss, Bayley's in our PCC, as well as Becky Lynch. Speaking of Becky, there is Drew, Jimmy Uso, some very old school cards here. Sheamus, I also needed Bayley again. Of course, we are just looking for that Razor Ramon. We know we have him. It was plus 37. Wherever he may roam. There he is. There is Razor Ramon. And there it is. Great card. They're great. A decent image. Decent choice. Just the image feels very filled. And then John Cena again. So yeah, brand new card is this Razor Ramon here. And he was in the gauntlet. As well as some other fodder and stuff. Got Lana, which is a Carlock Pro, which is very helpful for the Star Collection. In the pack for the event plays, I'm pretty sure it is. For the event plays, it's this greatness pack. It's in the store now, so you can look at the odds stuff for it. It's a 7% chance, and then some very low odds for the stuff, and 3 Legacy Romans. I do need this super rare Roman, so that is something to keep in mind. Sadly, nothing for the anniversary supercard, it being the 11th year. There is nothing. Anyway, let's go to the gauntlet. Okay, and we're just going to be doing it free. We're just going to see how far we get. Of course, if you don't know how the gauntlet works, it is basically just Fastlane, but in basic terms, pretty much. So we need to try and aim for as many packs as possible. So we're going to be going for the -5 toughness or -5 speed. There we go, -5 speed. And we're going to claim the pack for... Hang on. There we go. So we have one pack. And plus -5 speed again. And this will be our silver pack. There we go. So now we've got 3 hiddens. Now I don't have any peaks, so I can't strategize for this. I'm just going to go for this, which is fine for me. There we go, -5 charisma. And in such, I can only go down one path now. So there we go, that is the gold pack. Now, hopefully, this doesn't kill us, and it won't. Okay, that's fine. So, I can either go for the hidden one, which will give me a potential pack. Well, both will guarantee me a pack, but it's whether I take the risk with the choices and the stuff. But I'm going to go for the powers. -5, okay, got the better off option. Now the speed will kill me, in case you do not know how this works. Basically, if you reach 0 on any stats, it will kill you instantly. So I'm gonna go for this, and we got a free peak, which is incredibly lucky. And we're just gonna claim this, and that shows that we have got a platinum pack which is 7% chance. Now, we might as well just use a peak. So that is minus 11 to power, and also minus 11 to speed, which will kill us. So let's go for this. And we got a pack. And we've just completed Gauntlet, completely free to play. And we got very lucky as well. A pro raise would be very nice, 20% chance on completion. And also excess chances, and also a lot of Seamuses. So just open these packs. Of course, not going to get much out of them, no odds for these earlier packs. This was a Platinum 10. I think that could be a Razor, maybe. I've not seen these packs, so I don't know how much you need. Okay, so for the purple pack, it's plus 11. End of the gold pack here, extreme low odds. Now this next pack is our 20% chance. Plus 17, I don't think that's enough for it. We're going to get 10 Seamuses from this. Nope, we're not going to get Drew. Not Drew, sorry. Razor, we're not getting him, and there was that short flare that we used. So yeah, a lot of Seamuses there. Only one Season 2 Seamus, but he is also the lowest odds. And a bunch of random equipment and stuff which will just be dusted. Now let's go to our Blockbuster play, which we'll just do 3. So we'll try, hopefully we can get one of the belts. Hopefully the gold belt will be best. Of course, this is the chance for the Rey Mysterios, if you do not know. Okay, we've got a lot of +1s here. Now I'm gonna just work my way in the corners section, like towards the bottom of the board. And there it is. Now, good thing is that it's pointing towards where we want to go. So if we do that, found that belt space, and then just working our way down. Do this, and we didn't. Okay, we're not going to find the silver belt piece at all, but we are going to get this gold belt, which gives us a increased chance at array. And this Blockbuster pack, which is +5. This is, of course, how you get your Becky Lynch's for some rocks. And no, we didn't get it. +5 is the pack for Ray when it comes to the gold belt. And that is it. So just a lot of fodder and stuff, which is good. Well, it's good for, especially if you need it for some rocks. Of course, this Becky Bayley PCC is coming up. Just advise, do not press on it yet. I know people in chats are kicking off about it, and people are saying that Bayley is the best option. I would just wait 100% guarantee that you can get them through 1,000 credits, but I'll show that in the guide. For when it is live. Now that Lana I will catalog pro, so I want to keep her. Now, of course, with some rocks, I'm not getting anything from this. I already have Selena, so I'm just going for the Doms and the Eddies and also the foils, because you just collection really. Yeah, if you get Selena and you don't, and you're thinking about just stopping, don't, because you can still get Selena's, not Selena's, you can still get Doms, Eddies, foils that you may not have. Granted, the foils are pointless, but foils nonetheless. And we go again, just using our bonus pack stuff. Now for this one, I'm just going to go for music notes, just for dust, mostly, as we wait on network. Man, when waiting on network was in season 1 and 2 and 3, it was deadly. Like, anytime you start waiting on network, you're basically guaranteed to get kicked out. There is a rock on. So super coins. That is 4. There's another unhinged, which if you've not seen the quest, you need unhinged. Now I did also mislead a little bit. I thought it's a play boom matches. You do not play them, you win them. So luckily I have done a boom guide regarding on how to easily win games and stuff. It's basically just manipulation of the AI and some deck and what you should be looking for and who you should be looking for and stuff. So definitely go and watch that if you are struggling with them. So we get the school packs, not the best for me, as I get another one. If I get 3 school packs, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to skip all these because these most likely will be nothing. And no. The only reason I check these some 21s is foil cards and stuff, because it's they have a chance in all of them. So that is very good. Just going into it again. Just going to try and aim for music notes. I should aim for super coins as well, really. If I get both, nope, that's a music note. In case you don't know which pack is which, the rock on. The hands basically is super coins, to basically say too sweet in wrestling terms, or it's just to basically say rock on in the rock and metal industry stuff. If anyone is an enthusiast of that is more into it than I am and stuff that knows a lot more to say. But yeah, I just call it like a rock on sort of thing. It's basically just some respect and stuff to show praise to the band or singer stuff. As you can see, it's Statue of Liberty doing it there. Just a lot of fodder. Now, the only mode I'm not going to do is Lights Out, because that mode is pointless. It honestly is a waste of time. Well, I say it's a waste of time. For me, it is, because you're basically going to get not a lot. You may get lucky, maybe 1 pack or 2, maybe 3 free to play if you're very lucky. But it's just not worth the hassle, for sure. And you don't even get Legacy some cards out of it, so there's no point doing it. Must have been thinking about recording my boom games as a more longer sort of video, sort of thing, to come from win 1 to win 12 and stuff. So do let me know what you think about that. Could do it for tomorrow maybe. Just try and get the boom games done because we've got PCC. Well, starting tonight. And then we got the 4-day weekend. Now, this PCC will definitely be more difficult than the more recent ones. So, Penta and Ludwig, it would definitely be a lot harder than I assume. And Randy vs Smith's back in minute 41 be much harder because it's a female event. Notoriously, female events are just more difficult to get the card in. Which, to be fair, I've been thinking about streaming the stuff regarding PCC. Just doing PCC, it would be very boring, but it'd be more of like a chit chat sort of chill stream, rather than a recording where I'm basically practically talking to myself. Because that's what it's like to record stuff if you're on a rising YouTuber. Not like I'm on by any means, because I'm not hit high number of views. I just haven't. It's just one of them things. It's a very difficult industry to get into for sure. As we have 28 more cards. Oh god, I almost just got rid of Lana. Do you know what? Actually, no, while I'm thinking about it, I should actually catalog that Lana just so I'm not coming back and forth on it. There is Lana, catalog. Perfect. And the amount of Sheamus's sub-sum 23 I got. Jesus. Because on the where it says the pluses, you're always going to see 0 with having Selena Vega. And also, if you're running quite low on cards, I know people are having issues with just certain ones because of the odds just being awful. I will say as feedback to card idea about it. What odds should be relatively balanced to one another. I know that season 2 one's been a pain to get, and also surprisingly some 18s have been a pain to get for the most part. Well, for some people. But yeah, I do wish the odds were balanced a little bit. But also, I do think that they should also be showing odds on free packs as well. So, like how much percent do we have to get an Eddie to get a Dom in each pack? And that may sway us, because the odds are definitely vastly different for one another. Of course, everyone's got different experiences. I know for mine, I've had an F2 Eddie and just a normal Pro Dom. But I've also had Jey Uso and also Rey Mysterio full card, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, it's in my binder. Well, both are in my binder. And yeah, Jey Uso and Rey Mysterio there. 2,000 and 5,000. So seemingly a lot of people are getting Rey Mysterios. But that's all mainly because of the Supercoin pack has Rey. Not the Supercoin pack, the music notes, which are people are saying the best packs to go for sure. And I'm not going to go against it because of the stuff you can get into it. And it's just noticeably more popular than getting J's. I do wonder though what the counts are for them. That's one thing Kadai does not do well with these full cards, is they do not show the count for them at all, and I wish it did big time, because it is actually very interesting to know like which of the some 21s have had the highest distribution regarding obtainability and availability just in general. Presumably Ray will be the highest. Chad maybe be quite to some levels high, but saying that though, you are also going against Seth Rollins in that same pack, so it's very awkward to do, well, to predict. But anyway, that is me completing the gauntlet completely free, which is really good. And also, so actually, while think about just looking at the images for Razor here, of course, got some iconic pictures. That image looks really good there. This one, that is a favourite. It looks good. It's just sadly cut off because the image is just way too big. The NWO for Life, it doesn't look as good. I'm not really a fan of the grey ones. Road to WrestleMania is too tinted, so it doesn't look the best. WrestleMania 39 is okay. What about, nah, it's not gonna go up now. It's not gonna go well. Behemoth? Nah. The Survivor throwback looks alright. WrestleMania? That was good. That's gonna look awful. What about the Christmas one? Very hit and miss. Noir? If I only didn't have the white background. The Tundra? Not great. No, blue outline. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the normal one, I think. For Razor. For what I've got anyway. It's just the title image. There is Zelina with 2 variants done at the minute, which I will be doing also in PCC. She will be in there, but of course, I can show the deck actually that I would use for PCC. At the minute, it's a 4x2. This was my unhinged deck. When unhinged was the best tier. So this is what they're recommending for me. I'll probably go Zelina figure there. Just put some like training equipment on for her. Of course, you do have the Saturday night main event stuff on for her. If you have that, if you don't have that, then yeah, that's unlucky really. Because it was a paid equipment. Oh, equal, I could just do that. 114, which is really good. But nah, I'm just gonna stick to what the fresh ones and stuff. It won't be the best build for her, 100%, but with PCC, as you'll see in the gameplay that I do with it, I will just be having facing against normal some Sun 25 pros and stuff, so I shouldn't have any issues realistically. But yeah, anyway, that is the end of the video. My next video will be the PCC guide, of course, Becky or Bayley, which hopefully Bayley wins. I really do hope. Of course, when it's recorded, when the guide's recorded, we will know who's winning. Hopefully Becky does it. Bayley does it. Sorry, not Becky. Because I have said in Discord chat many times, and also in just conversations and stuff, this could be a Rock and Steve Austin issue all over again, and it is very doable, very plausible. In case you're unaware about the issue was Steve Austin being a down arrow. You had Dungeon's drop kicks, and you had Damien Priest, LA Knight, Triple H was an up arrow, and Cody Rhodes was down arrow. And also just you had other down arrow options like Cody, Steve, so the Rock won. Trick, I'm pretty sure, came afterwards. It may have come before, but we basically didn't need no down arrow. But yeah, I do really hope Bayley wins this PCC for sure. Simply because of the arrow distribution, we have so many alternatives to Becky. You've got Becky's Boom card, Rhea Ripley, that's coming out next week, I'm pretty sure. Check the calendar. Yeah, Rhea Ripley's out next week. And you also have the Selena Vega. So, with that in mind, I would just say now do not pick. But yeah, once we know, like 2 minutes in, then we'll just know who to pick for PCC. Pick them, get you through 1,000 credits at the end, and then go from there. So yeah, that is basically going to be it for the end. Now I still need to pro that Finn Balor. I've been very lazy in doing it. I should do it realistically because it will be one of the best cards in the game currently. But yeah, that is definitely going to be it. Hopefully you enjoyed and stuff, and I'll see you later tonight for PCC. Goodbye.